All right, ready. All right, this will be part 4 of my EDC. Like I said early on, I'll probably pick 2 or 3 items, and I try to categorize them at least a little bit to give it a little bit of organization. Today I'm going to go over my preferred writing utensil and how I keep track of the thoughts in my head and stuff I need to write down each day. I'm old school in that respect. I don't keep notes in my phone or anything like that. I'm always paranoid that I'm going to lose everything because it's a rational fear. My phone crashed on me, about 2 months ago, and I lost everything. Couldn't start it back up, so I lost everything. And what I did learn the hard way is to always keep a hard copy of your contacts in your phone. So that's a little tip for y'all out there who rely on your technology for everything. At least write your contacts down somewhere, because if you, for whatever reason, it's not saved in some cloud somewhere, or you can't start your phone back up to get the information out of it. Yeah. So anyway, enough about that. So yeah, I'm old school. I carry a notepad and a good pen with me everywhere I go, because I'm always writing down thoughts, or if I think of something that I need to get at the store, or come up with an idea for something, or just ready to write something down. I like to have a pad with me, and I'm sure this is not going to be of any surprise to most of you. I'm sure most of you keep these, but you got the field notes books. I like the black ones, obviously, because I just like black. Everything I own is pretty much black. Great thing about these are, they're sturdy. The paper's smudge free, and if it gets wet, it's not going to run. So I buy these off of Amazon, packs of 5. They're pretty cheap. I'll go through one about every 2 weeks. So I just stuff it in my back pocket, and yeah, just good for keeping notes. The the binding and stuff, it stays together. It doesn't rip up. And like I said, you can get them pretty cheap on Amazon. As for a pen, I got this little guy. I'm sure most of you know what that is too. That's a Fisher Space Pen. The pen, it's when it's closed, I like it because it's really small, and I can stick it in my pocket and won't even know it's there. What makes this pen unique is not the actual pen itself. I mean, when you open it up, it actually does go to a full-size pen. But the great thing about the Fisher Space Pen is it was obviously designed for use in outer space where there's no gravity. And the actual cartridge inside is what makes this thing unique. Most pens basically use gravity to feed the ink to the tip, and if you obviously, anybody knows, you're trying to write against a wall or upside down, ink's not going to come out. But in these, it has a cartridge that basically has compressed gas in it that keeps pressure against the ink at all times. So you can write upside down against the wall, you can write underwater. The ink is smudge free, and it's constantly flowing. So yeah, that's why I choose this little guy. I have a couple tactical pens. I'll show you one I have here. I have this guy right here. This I put on the outside of my day bag. It's made by Gerber. And the one cool thing about this is it has a little tip on it for breaking glass. Say you're trapped in your car. I mean, like the glass, that tempered glass they put in cars is exceptionally strong, and you need a blunt tip, something like that, to actually crack it to get it going. So it's a decent pen. Definitely not one of my favorites. I actually rarely ever use this thing. It doesn't even click open and close real well. There, it's open. But I bought it. It's aluminum, outer case and stuff. I bought it because it looked cool online, but I was pretty disappointed with it as soon as I got it. So more for show than anything. But yeah, I definitely can recommend the Fisher Space Pen. It's an awesome pen. It's a little pricey. I mean, I think it was like 30 bucks or something like that. And I can only imagine what the cartridges cost when I have to replace that thing. But so far, it's, you know, done really well, and pretty happy with it. The clip is actually attached to it, so the clip won't come off. I mean, it seems halfway decent of a clip. I'm assuming it's the case of this is like aluminum. It's probably coated black. I'm sure I could probably scratch that off if I wanted to, but yeah. Fisher Space Pen, awesome pen, and my little field notes book. So that's what I recommend for anyone who's wanting to keep track. I think everybody should have a notebook on them at all times. You just always need it. And yeah, pretty boring EDC this time around, but you know, I wanted to throw that out there because that's just as important as the other things I have, just not as exciting. And this EDC is brought to you by my Monster this morning. I don't drink coffee, and that's my wake me up in the morning is my Monster. But yeah, I'll be talking to you next time, and I'll throw up a couple more of my EDC items later.